why is she always talking about Malidoma Patrice Some? You know why? Because I honor him, I respect him, and I love him for doing the work, for even coming back and thinking about me. He spoke to my soul's questions. He had answers, and his impact is forever etched in my soul, where I just feel like just sharing his works with you, the things that I've read, things that speak to me, in hope that when you hear them, it will speak to you as well. So here we go. Some noise. In the dagger culture, the drum is a transportation device that carries the listener into other worlds. Only the sound of a drum has the power to help one travel in this specific way. The magic works only when the drummer coaxes special rhythms, not just banging noises out of it. The journeys that can be taken with the drum concern not only the listener, but the drummer too. Where the sound chip goes, everybody goes. To refuse to drum is to refuse to travel. To forget how to drum is to forget how to feel. Now that speaks to my soul. That speaks to my soul because I have tried to navigate in religious circles, to be honest with you. And that's part of the whole journey. And that's why no one should question your journey. And I have tried to navigate in the religious circle where I've gone into churches. And because I know who I am, I have felt voids. I have looked around and didn't see anything that spoke to my soul where I was like, this is Africa. This is my culture. This is my identity. This is who I am. And then when I would hear the drum, it's not the African drum. I had already been exposed to different sounds and rhythms, so I couldn't go back. I cannot go back. So I want you to start listening to the sounds of the drum and seeing if it speaks to your soul. And if it does not speak to your soul, find out why it doesn't speak to your soul. Search and get a connection with the drum. Some of you haven't. I remember one time I was abroad. This brother started drumming, right? We were all sitting down, and this drummer, he just started. This is in the Caribbean. All I know is I was up dancing, and then right after that, I ended up on the floor. An overwhelming presence, spiritual presence hit me. Now, there were two people sitting on the sofa, listening on, just chatting while the drummer was drumming. They were not moved like I was moved. When I told my friend what happened, she said, there's no way I could have sat down while that drum was playing. There is no way I could have done that. And I said, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like people could literally hear a drum playing and it doesn't move them. Well, that's okay because that ain't me. All right. So here we go. I want to read this again. In the Dagger culture, the drum is a transportation device that carries the listener into other worlds. Yes, I feel like I'm in another world. Only the sound of a drum has the power to help one travel in this specific way. This magic works only when the drummer coaxes special rhythms, not just banging noises out of it. The journeys that can be taken with the drum concern not only the listener, but the drummer too. Where the sound chip goes, everybody goes. To refuse to drum is to refuse to travel. To forget how to drum is to forget how to feel. Isn't that amazing? I want you to hear something.